Black History Month is over. The one time I guess I'm supposed to learn my history, or at least that anyone else is going to teach my history. And I'm just wondering, whose idea was it to make Black History just 1 month?
Black History Month you find ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Whose idea was it to make Black History just 1 month? Like, we've been here as long as they have.
There shouldn't be a Black History Month. You know, we're Americans, period. That's it.
As in the people who colonized America. And as I dig deeper, depending on who you learning from, we've been here longer. So how is it that Black history starts and seems like it only acknowledges slavery and then the civil rights movement and then a few random people that you catch and you learn about from another person?
Ridiculous.
But who was this person? Like, that's the most important question, is who was this person that made me have to learn my history in a month?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Like, was this planned? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I don't get it. So the first problem here is that most people don't know much about the origin of Black History Month. In fact, most people don't even know much about Black History Month at all. Let's test this, all right? Who started Black History Month? When did they start it? Why is it in February? Is it actually because it's the shortest month of the year? Getting the picture here? Carter G. Woodson is the creator. In 1926, he created Negro History Week. He put it in February, the second week of February, because of Frederick Douglass' birthday and Abraham Lincoln's. The birthdays were on the 12th and the 14th. Abraham's was on the 12th and then Frederick's was on the 14th. In 1976, President Gerald Ford, during the bicentennial year of the United States, changed Negro History Week to Black History Month. The reason, he said, and this is his direct quote, was, "Seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans in every area of endeavor throughout our history." I know many of you out here trying to figure out, why is it that I'm teaching this now? Well, actually, the reason I'm teaching it now is the real reason it was created. Now let's reflect on why Carter G. Woodson made Negro History Week. Carter G. Woodson became frustrated with the reality that oftentimes Negro history, Black history, was omitted from the textbooks. Now allow me to show you all a couple clips from a presentation done by Dr. Gregory Carr, who did an amazing job explaining the purpose, the meaning, and the value of Negro History Week. This is something that has apparently been omitted from the history of Black History Month. He also did an amazing piece in the Huffington Post that I advise you to check out after this presentation.
History Week. This is from Woodson, editorial 1943, the Negro History Bulletin. Negro History Week is the week set aside by the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History for the purpose of emphasizing what has already been learned about the Negro during the year. He says, "It is evident from the numerous calls for orators during Negro History Week that schools and their administrators do not take the study of the Negro seriously enough to use Negro History Week as a short period for demonstrating what the students have learned in their study of the Negro during the whole school year." That's a beautiful thing. I mean, Woodson is no joke. He said, "Those with ambitions in the present will thus gain renewed vigor in their efforts to battle with present-day obstacles and finally overcome in the struggle of life if you teach Negro youth their history year-round." The purpose of doing it year-round is so that they see every day examples of how to get out of the mess they're in. If you just keep it in that week, you just defeated the purpose. Rather, don't call me. Beautiful thing. This is from Carter Woodson. So the second quote, "This is the meaning of Negro History Week. It is not so much a Negro History Week as it is a history week. We should emphasize not Negro history, but the Negro in history. What we need is not a history of selected races or nations, but the history of the world void of national bias, race hate, and religious prejudice." His last sentence is powerful. This is from 1927, the year after he started it. He says there should be no indulgence in undue eulogy of the Negro. Don't feel sorry for us. We don't need your pity. He says the case of the Negro is well taken care of when it is shown how he has influenced the development of civilization. So don't do anything special, just tell the fact.
Now, if you didn't actually catch it, I'm going to repeat it one more time. For everyone who becomes frustrated with the fact that Black history is being taught in 1 month, the origin of it, the originator, desire for that to be the week, or better yet, the month now, that we celebrate the information that we learn every other month. And he was really strict about that, as you see. Even with this knowledge, who's going to actually begin teaching it year round? To some degree, right now, we do need Black History Month because it's not taught any other time. It is important that you understand the purpose of something so you don't misuse it. When you misuse something, it malfunctions. That's the same thing when it comes to Black History Month. You must understand the purpose of it in order to use it correctly. Now that you understand the purpose of why Black History Month was created, Negro History Week, it's March 1st. Time to begin teaching.
I state the stats to stunt. I don't need the front. Make Black history a day.
Yet I need a month. Thanks for watching Law 28. It's only gonna get better from here. Stay tuned. We're gonna have some financial empowerment information getting dropped in the future. We also got some more history, of course. It's gonna get more and more interesting as we go. So be prepared. Please share this information. I know many of you probably didn't know this, so a lot of other people need to know this as well. So come on, spread the word, share. And what you doing with your life right now? What you doing, huh? Remember that commercial? Hit the subscribe button right now, please. Oh, hit that like button too. Hit the comments too. Am I asking a lot? Nah, we good. Twos.